Achieved with CryEngine. NVIDIA.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this. A little bit of a late start this morning. Had doctor's appointment first thing this morning. Got another appointment here later on this afternoon, but we're gonna jam on this for a little while and see what we can't do. Have a little fun. See if can't farm up some old monies. Because monies is important. Alright, we're just gonna hit the ground running with the Evan Jaguar. Alrighty, come on. Let's do this. Odds. Alright, let's... Oh, come on, game. Find me a match. Come on, game. Find me the match. There we go. Kinda wanna play Solaris. Canyon would be good too, just not Terra Therma. Don't really want to play the Oasis either, but still be better than Terra Therma. Alrighty, let's do this. Alright. See who we got here. I do not recognize anybody right at the second. That's alright. We like to meet new people all the time, so that's good. Go in here and try this new loadout and see if this is any better than what I had. I hope.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Oh yeah, I can handle that a little bit better now. I could probably turn those back up to medium, but we'll see. We will see.
Target spotted.
Come on. Peek. Stay here and offer support to my friend in the Highlander. Just a second. Alright, he's got other mechs right there. Bunch of lights trying to take on an assault over here, which means time to go lend some firepower.
Target acquired. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. New target acquired.
Alright.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Come on, y'all help me poke this guy to death. Trick him 1,000 times.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Good job. Well, go on around through here. Come on, let's go. Keep it moving.
Enemy base is being captured. Enemy base is being captured. Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Enemy base is being captured. Enemy base is being captured.
Yeah, I'll have to go do that in a minute.
Enemy base is being captured.
I'm back this way a little light.
Enemy base is being captured.
Ah, shit. Whoops. Shot the wrong damn plane. Whoops. Well, that was just stupid. See how much of a penalty that nails to me. Come on. Get you one more kill before you die. Maybe.
New target acquired. Left leg critical damage. Major torso critical damage.
Oh, you're screwed, buddy.
Missile. New target acquired.
Yeah, I shot the wrong damn play. I want to see how much of a penalty he's getting ready to nail me with. I didn't do it on purpose, but that was, yeah. I really did not mean to do that. That was my fault. My fault alone. I did not check my targeting reticle correctly. Oh well. It is what it is at this point. Just move on and deal with it. Let's see here. I do it like that. Oh, it's not gonna help any though. We're gonna save it because weapons groups. Alright. Mediums are gonna go. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try that. See how that works. I'm sorry, y'all, but that is one sexy looking machine. Alright, let's see here. Yes, I know. Let's go. Hope everybody's having a good day. Like the title says, I'm getting a little bit of a late start for the fact that I'm able to stream during work a weekday. But I had a doctor's appointment first thing this morning. I got another one here about 2.5 hours maybe. So I'm gonna be on and off through the day just because of that, but try and maximize how much time I can get in here and get some streaming going. So we'll see what we can do. Let's see. Oh, come on, I don't want to play Polar Highlands. Hell, at this point, I'd rather play anything else but Polar Highlands. Forest Colony would be fine and dandy. There we go. See, we got some more people tuned in. Welcome, y'all. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're having a great day. Having a fun time. Just tinkering with this Evan Jaguar. Tried to find just the right loadout for it. Got to balance my firepower versus my heat load. So we'll see how this goes. I think I have a good balance going now, so we'll see. Just tinkered with it just a little bit more. Think it's gonna work out though, so see how this match goes. See if we're covered good. Alright, let's see. Do we have anybody I recognize? Saber Viper. Iroquois Warrior. I think I'll play with Deputy Grunt. I'm not sure. CJ 420. It's the only ones I recognize right now. That's alright. We're going to have fun anyway around it. Oh. Learned some stuff the last couple days from a variety of people who jumped in the chat or I played with. Trying to put them to good use. Learn to play a little bit better here. We'll see how this goes.
This is Clan Command. Get to the target and capture it. Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
Oh yeah. I can handle that heat load. Alright. Which way do y'all want to go? You want to go that way. Alright. Let's go that way. Yeah, as long as I don't grab a hold of those large lasers, except for when I have to and very judiciously at that, I should be alright. If I save the large lasers for emergencies or distance use only,
We held the zone for 25%.
I do believe I'm gonna be good. Come on. Push down this way. Repeat.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Charlie and a whole bunch of others over in G7.
Whole bunch of them in H7.
Yep, they probably split.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Alright, come on. I don't want to peek too hard. Shot up.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Run, little fire starter, run. Back up here. Try to back up here. Let some of the heavy armor throw some weight down the hill for a minute. See if we can.
Target spotted.
New target acquired. Heat level critical. Target
Shit.
destroyed.
Alright. He's dead. Good. Bleeding heat.
Target acquired.
Run, little snowball, run.
Need
New target
assistance.
acquired. New target acquired.
Marauder's right around the corner.
Target spotted.
Howdy, Scorch. Alright. Let's play the peak game here. A little bit more. I don't want to. Now, if our Atlas pushes out there hard, I'm going to follow him up. 'Cause he's going to need to help.
Need assistance.
Damn it. Oh, come on. Let me see it. I can see it.
Target spotted.
Whatever. Screw it, let's push. Let's push and push hard.
New target
spotted.
acquired. Warning inbound missile. Heat level critical.
Alright, Marauder is cored.
New target acquired.
Bleeds.
The UAV up above him.
Let's push this back. We can't let them
Target
take
spotted.
control.
My lasers won't get it. Oh, maybe they will.
Need assistance.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Left leg critical damage.
Come on, we got the advantage here.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Now a Timberwolf to the. Alright, come on. Hey, morning Red Zoo. Hadn't seen you in the chat in a while. How you doing, sir?
Here's the airbase.
New target acquired.
You're not really.
Heat level critical. Target destroyed.
Damn. Alright, get back in the ring. Ring is clear for the second. Let's cap it here. Whew. Oh, damn. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Halfway there.
Just, Pure, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but welcome. How you doing there? Peter. Oh, okay.
Warriors, you have
How you doing there, Peter?
Yay!
job, guys.
And is it your computer
For the win.
crashed, Red Zoo, or is it your health? Either way, I really hate to hear that. Oh. Ah. Okay. Well, welcome to the channel. I do appreciate you tuning in, and thank you for sharing the stream there, Red Zoo. Definitely appreciate it. Polish name, very cool. Very, very cool. I don't want to mispronounce it. That's why I was trying to. I really hate to hear that, Red Zoo. Really do. Sure, shoot. What's your question? I will do my best to help if possible. Catapult K2. I don't have a ton of experience there, but I will do what I can to help you. See here, let me go in here and find a catapult real quick. See, that's no there. Catapult K2. Alright, it's that one right there. Alright, give me just a second here. I'm gonna have to open Twitch up in a browser window real quick so I can copy that. Let's see here. Let's see. Alright, copy. Back here to the game. Import. Let's Control V. Dual rotary 5s. 4 ER medium lasers. Whew. Heat management's a little on the low side, but that's alright. First thing you need to do is where your rear armor is, lower your rear armor and put it on your front. in these 3 right here. I would take them down to 3 in the rear and put all of it in the front from there. Take your head armor down to like 1 or 2, maybe 3 to finish maxing this right here out. If you have to, you could nab a little bit from right there. In all honesty, you would be better if, weight-wise, to do, well, you can't do that. Okay, let's see. Oh, you need, honestly, you need a little bit more in the way of heat sinks, in just my opinion, to help manage. I would take that right there off, and I would drop even 1 more heat sink right there, just my opinion, because that'll help dissipate the heat faster. Or go down to rotary 2s, possibly, and that will reduce your heat load considerably, because if you look at, you're generating 4 heat per second versus 2 heat per second. Yes, you're doing more damage per second, but if you look at your max range with your 5s, it's 900. Your optimal range is 450. Your max range with the 2s is 1080, but you've got 540 for optimal range, which will help with your distance. Well, I get that, but it doesn't do any good to have, this 129.1 if you're overheating in 2 to 3 seconds, because you're actually going to do less damage in the long run. So, because you're going to overheat really fast, me personally, I would swap these to rotary 2s. I would take, because you'll also get more ammo per ton with rotary 2s versus the rack 5s. I would put that right there, and that by itself has brought your heat management up almost 0.3. And then I would come over. One of the things I would do is I would look at right here, because it increases your speeds and your crit chances, your zoom and everything else. I would put a targeting computer in, and then I would bump that, and now you're at 1.52. If you do that, get your cool runs, get heat reductions, you'll be able to fire until these jam without overheating. And that, here's the thing, this number right here is based on a 5-second firing of everything. Okay, and the problem is rack 5s generate heat at such a high rate, and with only having this few heat sinks on here, you're going to overheat really, really rapidly. So you need to overcome that, you need more heat sinks, but you can't do that with what you had there before. With this, you're getting 350 shots instead of, I believe it's 200 or 175 shots per ton. You're almost doubling the amount of shots you can carry in the same amount of space. But with the targeting computer, you will take and have your critical chances to go up, the projectile speeds go up, and your beam range boost, your ER mediums will go an extra 4.5% distance, but they also gain a critical chance also. And you're gaining your sensor range and your targeting time. So ultimately, you have the ability to do more damage in the long run because A, you're going to be carrying more rack ammo, but B, because you've got a targeting computer, you're going to crit more often, which is going to help puncture armor faster. But you're also going to be able to fire your rotaries until they jam without overheating. You see what I'm saying? Because rack 5s generate heat so fast that it's just one of those. Well, here, we'll go over here to the testing ground. I'll show you what I'm talking about. We'll go over here and I'll show you how long you can fire using what's on here, and then I'll go back and I'll put your load back on there and I'll show you what I'm talking about. You'll see where, because most, with the exception of a couple snow maps, most maps, the heat's high enough.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Flea?
The usual.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
I fell asleep playing MWO yesterday and woke up quite startled when I was still in the chat. I'm still in the game.
I've been there, done that. We'll go up here to this assault.
It was amusing. What can I say?
Alright, we're gonna move the rotaries to button 2. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Acquired.
I'm one of those people that I can never fall asleep when I want to. When I fall asleep and nothing will stop me.
Destroyed.
See?
So yeah, care for a group?
Lots. Yeah, just give me a minute. I got a guy in chat. I'm kind of helping him with a build on a catapult. Now we'll go back over here. We'll put your rack 5s on there. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Isn't 4 MRM20s the meta build?
It's on the K2. He's got dual rotaries and 4 ER mediums. It's actually a really nice load. But he had originally on there rack 5s and very little in the way of heat sinks and no targeting computer, so he wouldn't get his crit bonus there. So I'm trying to show him where changing down to the rack 2s, putting the targeting computer and all is going to be a little bit better in the long run because he can fire till they jam before overheat.
And I'm just here with most of my builds with racks with no targeting computers at all.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can, but for what he's got, the rack 5s overheat drastically faster than the rack 2s. And
the solid advice would be, if he can get the heat management on it, switch out the ER mediums to regular mediums, put them on a separate keybind, and chain fire them with the racks.
Well, his heat management with what he had was like 1.13.
But ER mediums are a lot more toasty than regular.
Yeah, but the rotaries the 5s do double the heat load of the 2s, and you're not getting double the damage of the 2s. So.
Oh yeah.
Plus, he can carry twice as much ammo per ton with the 2s as you can with the 5s. So that's why I'm trying to show him why, just my personal opinion, I would change to rotary 2s up everything, because I was able to fire here in the testing grounds to show him with.
Oh god, you're right. Rotary 2s are better than Rec 5s, but in almost all circumstances.
And you're
now,
in
I can
heat
think of
overload.
a couple where I'd prefer rotary 5s, but especially on a lighter mech, the extra slots and heat from the Rec 5s is not worth it.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying on a big, like on an assault mech or a heavy, okay, if it's the right heavy, but on a catapult I would just go with the rack 2s because of the heat load, and that's just me personally, because like going to the testing grounds there, Caustic, you know, there's an awesome that sits up on top of the hill. I was able to fire the rotaries and the mediums continuously without ever overheating, and having it with the rotary 5s, it overheated right as it finally managed to kill him, and he's actually got an extra ton of ammo, and he's still about half as much ammo there. That's why I was trying to explain to him if it was me, that's what I would do. I mean, everybody's got their preference, obviously, and
Well, obviously, if you're using a Rack 5, it's on an urban mech.
well, no, I've used Rack 5s on like Annihilators and Corsairs, you know, and then supplemented with some other weapons, but you know.
But have you ever seen a Rack 5 urban mech?
Oh yeah, I've seen the Rack 5 Urban Mech. And on a Irby, that's a really good weapon to throw on there because you're really putting some punch on it. But, you know, on this catapult, if you're going to run dual rotaries, I would just do 2s because that way, you know, heat load's better under control. You can carry more ammo in the long
A single
run.
Rack 5 will always be better than a single Rack 2. But the more racks you have, 2 or 3, you always want the 2s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if he was just going to do the one rotary 5 and then maybe some machine guns on the other side or something, okay. But, you know, the way he's got it laid out, which is, I mean, it's a good loadout. And I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to create a really nice brawler, and it would be. But he's not maximizing the potential of the chassis with the way he's got it set up, in my opinion. Which, you know what? I'm actually going to buy me catapult while I'm here.
I've just made a Corsair, and that's got Rack 2s on it.
I've got a Corsair with Rack 2s and AC 2s on it, and it is brutal.
Is it the 5T?
Let me look. I actually just, let's see. Yep, I've got two rotary 2s and 4 AC 2s, and I mean it's vicious.
Whilst we're here, and that's what I'm planning to skill up. I'll tell you what I've got on mine. I've got 2 Rack 2s, 4 light machine guns, and 3 large lasers.
That would be good too. I wanted something that, like, when you're shooting them, you got non-stop explosions in the face, kind of a psychological
Oh yeah.
kind of deal. So that's why I went the way I did. But the way you're talking about would be really good too for playing.
And this thing's pretty heat neutral, honestly. The large lasers take out heat, but if you only save them for alpha strikes, extreme situations, and when one of your weapons jams, this thing is pretty heat neutral. So one of your weapon jams, instead of it being a bad thing, you go, hey, I get to fire the large lasers. You want to send me an invite to a group, or should I make it?
Give me half a second here. Let's see. I'm gonna tinker. I actually went ahead and bought a K2 while I was in there just because, you know, why not? Standard 260, that's...
Oh, what kind of engine do you run on your 5T?
Let me look here. I got a standard 285.
I've got a standard 275.
Yeah, I've
And I've
got
got the
3 double...
large laser and the PT, so...
I've got Endo Steel, Light Ferro, 3 double heat sinks, and the standard 285. My firepower's at a 73.5 and a 508 on armor with a 1.5 heat management.
I've got 106.5 firepower. Apparently. I don't know how. I don't believe it.
Standard.
When I see a firepower much above 80, I never believe it.
I can't say that. I've had a few that like were over 200 that were, you know, pushing that 200 with no problem.
What, back a long time ago, or?
No, actually, what all that long ago. Okay, what am I missing here? Sorry, I'm.
Tell me when you're done. I'm going to be messing with decals while I wait.
Alright. Use the lane. On double heat sinks, period. Alright, now. Rotary 2. Rotary 2.
Oh, I love that. I'm looking at the arms on this mech, and I love where the weapons are mounted.
Yeah, it's really cool the way they do that. So now if I do that.
Man, I grew up watching shows like Scrap Heap Challenge, where they do challenges, like make
Yeah,
hoverboats from the scrapyard, and I just love the Corsair.
yeah, I used to watch that too. It was awesome. Alright, so there's that.
Like, this thing looks like it came straight out of a junkyard. Granted, it's a junkyard with a very good industrial facility right next to it, but, you know, it looks as though somebody's put together this from a bunch of scraps.
Yeah, that's one of those deals that, you know, it'd be awesome.
It looks like they got the fucking cockpit from a bulldozer.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out where in the hell they came up with the look for the Corsair.
Well, I heard that he took inspiration for the legs from the king crabs and the stalkers, but the feet are different. I think the idea behind the feet was they wanted to, you know, show the pistons and shit. Where if you look at the king crab and the stalker, they've got very similar feet, but they're all tied in. They're neat, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
I believe the missile rack on top is supposed to be from a Thunderbolt. I've got no idea what the arms are from. I'm thinking either a heavy or medium mech, and then either oversized or something else. Because I swear I've seen the arms somewhere else, but they're just so big. And then honestly, the cockpit, the torso, it's always looked like it came straight off a massive crane to me.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is looking at it, it looks so thrown together from so many different things that it's kind of hard to nail down what exactly it is.
But that's kind of the idea, isn't it?
Yeah, which I mean, that's part of where it's really cool.
Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. Which is terrible.
1.44.
Because it won't run shit when it refuses to charge.
If I get to where I can afford.
There we go. That's working, kind of. I think one of my favorite Corsair designs is one of the ones with one arms. Like the 5R.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go in and look while we're talking about it, as a matter of fact.
Any of the R's, they've just got the right arm and they don't have a left arm. Anyway, I'm ready when you are.
You know, looking at it though, kind of the which one is it? The 7R, which doesn't have arms on either side, and the what is it? The 7A
7A.
with no arms looks kind of neat too. I mean, you know, but they added, it almost looks like barbed wire stakes or something to those outside panels since there's no arms there, which is kind of neat. But there's so many little details on the Corsair you could sit and stare at and say, oh, this came from this or this came from that. It's kind of hard to pick, you know.
But I just love the idea of an ancient Star League factory with a bunch of broke-ass mechs half decaying, and a bunch of pirates go in and, you know, they're pirates, but they're well-educated people. They have to be because they're self-sufficient.
Yeah.
And they go in and they light the foundries almost like a Tolkien story with the dwarves lighting the fires. And they can't salvage any of this shit. It's all too broken, battered, but this is precious technology. You know, you're not going to leave it behind. So they get to work. Maybe it's too advanced for them to even take out. So you've got an arm with like a Gauss rifle in, but you can't use that. So you've got to install it into a mech, you know? They can't fuck around with that.
Ugh. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those. There's a bunch of mechs really that if you sit and just stare at them, you can find different details on every single one of them. That's, you know, really neat to look at. So I'm just hoping that, you know, when they start bringing some more mechs in, maybe they'll let us vote on one or two of what we want to have in the game or something.
I think one of the biggest problems is some of the best mechs are the melee mechs, like the Charger or the Hatchetman, and Chargers are almost utterly useless without, well, being able to charge.
Hey, Polecat, how we doing this morning? Well, I'd like to see the Hatchet Man. I'd like to see a Mongoose. I'd like to see the Mongoose put in here. I'd like to see... Well, there's actually a bunch of mechs I'd like to see in here. I'd like to see the Mad Cat 3.
Which one's the Mark III, the light mech?
I don't know if it's a light or if it's a medium. I know it's not an assault anymore, but I'd like to see that.
Because Mad Cat Mark I is a Timberwolf.
Yeah, and then the Mad Cat 2 is the clan version of the Timberwolf. And then I'd also... Okay, Polecat said Mad Cat Mark III is a medium. I'd like to see the Mongoose added. I'd like to see the original Thunderbolt, which was a Crockett. I'd like to see the Ryokan 2, which is a Stormcrow. Mark II, but it's an assault. I mean, there's a couple different mechs that I think would be really neat to throw in here. Just like it'd be nice if they're gonna add the Hatchet Man, you know, actually adjust the Highlander so that it can do the Highlander burial the way it does in canon.
They're never gonna do that, no.
No, but it would be neat.
Oh yeah.
Only problem is you'd have everybody and their brother would suddenly start buying Highlanders and trying to do the Highlander burial.
The Charger's a better mech to do it in.
No, the Highlander, the legs are built specifically for doing that. That's where it got its name in canon.
Yeah, I know.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
I wouldn't mind seeing things like the Anubis.
Target
Yeah, that
spotted.
would be cool. Tell you what, this K2 is actually really fun.
Target spotted.
The Anubis is an sphere mech, right? I always think it's an inner mech that looks and acts like a clan mech.
Well, there's actually a couple others I'd like to see, but yeah, you know, I get what you're saying. There's so many, it'd be hard to pick, but it'd be nice if they would like let us vote on, you know, this is the mech we're gonna bring next or whatever.
Target spotted.
Right torso critically damaged. Right torso destroyed.
Well, I just destroyed half of a Hellbringer.
Left torso critical damage. Center
They
torso
just destroyed
critical
half my
damage.
catapult.
Medium laser destroyed. Autocannon destroyed.
I never got to leave the valley.
Yeah, I'm still kind of stuck down in the valley. Ah, shit, they blew me up.
I'm gonna die real soon.
Well, if I ever get the,
Critical.
C-bills to change to a lighter engine where I can reinforce the armor a little bit better, I'll be doing good.
New target
I love how
acquired.
XL engines in the lore and in the Battletech tabletop are just amazing. In a MechWarrior 9, it's like, hello, death, my old
Target
friend.
spotted.
Yeah, well, it's not just that. If in the lore, the clan mechs basically didn't overheat, and
Oh, right, yeah.
all this stuff, and it's like you get into MechWarrior Online, and all of a sudden,
Target spotted.
they're not any better than the Inner Sphere in a lot of ways, but in some ways they are. So it's like,
I know that they tried to make it seem as though it was part of the clan invasion, but with all the future tech, I'm kind of the opinion that at this point, the Inner Sphere is kind of stealing from clan tech, so while they're not as advanced, they're, it's not purely Inner Sphere tech.
well, I mean, but in the books, they did steal
Critical.
technology from the clans as the clans invaded. So I mean, that's
New target
that's
acquired.
that part is canon basically, but
Look, a teammate. I think I just got a
Target destroyed.
teammate almost killed him.
New
He walked
target
in front of me
acquired.
when I was shooting a direwolf to death.
Target spotted.
yeah, gotta love those
Target
guys. I can't
destroyed.
say anything. I accidentally shot a teammate earlier. We were capping a base on this map.
Oh no, I
And there
do
was-
my best not to,
Target
but I'm using
acquired.
Rex and he walked straight into my
Target
fire.
destroyed.
You know,
Well, I was using my Evan Jaguar, and we were capping a base, but there was like
Target
4
acquired.
fleas running around, and only one of them was my teammate. And I was getting shot in the back, so I thought,
target
because I didn't see the
acquired.
name pop up right away, that maybe he was enemy, because I saw red on that
New
direction too.
target acquired.
And accidentally Alpha shot him and killed him, because I shot him through the back. And
you mean you purposefully alphaed and shot him and killed him through the back?
I didn't do it on purpose. I won't intentionally shoot a teammate, but...
Nah, this fireball's fucked up because he walked in front of my
New
lasers and
target
Rec
acquired.
2s.
Target
I think
destroyed.
one of the next mechs I'm gonna buy is gonna be an Archer, because I don't have an Inner Sphere LRM boat. Just because
I don't know why, but my Killhorn is like a second or two late.
Yeah, I've noticed that with a couple different people's
Target
the last couple
acquired.
days. I think it's something to do with their server.
Sorry, as you were saying.
But while this match is finishing, I'm gonna go run real fast. I gotta grab something off the table real quick.
All good, brother.
Target acquired.
We almost have it. Hold on for just
4F,
a
4
moment.
line. You don't see him?
Good game, boyos. I thought we'd lost for sure when we were all in the valley there.
Back just as it comes back to the bay.
I got 3 kills that game.
Oh, hopefully you get some good news there, Polecat. Sweet. I didn't get any kills, but I got a lot of assists in there.
I got 3 kills, most damage dealt. So I was stealing as many kills as I was getting stolen from. And I only did 19 team damage on that stupid Phoenix Hawk. But man, I think AC2s are a great weapon, but there's something to be said about light machine guns.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I've played with competitive players and they're like, that build's perfect, but you should take that light machine gun off. Like,
No,
I'm in that.
the light machine gun, you still have reach, and it's one of those deals that, especially once you crack armor, it will help you eat a mech up in a hurry.
And fishes for crits when you're in a dire situation. And people, for whatever reason, they don't like running into machine guns. Sometimes they think it's because of the light mech at them, or sometimes it's just the constant pitter-patter on their armor, so they think they're getting way more shot.
I would do a combination of, I would have a load out with SRMs, a load out with LRMs, and a load out with MRMs.
I've got the habit
Just
that if
for
I've got slot, I don't always fill them, but if I can, I like to fill my slots.
Well, that's me. I try to, even if it's nothing more. Oh shit! Hold on, sorry. I do that every freaking time. At least one time per group, I will screw up and hit the wrong button.
You've got an alert inviting you to the group. You want to still be the leader?
It don't matter. I screwed up and accidentally hit leave group instead of launch group.
Those are on the opposite sides.
Yeah, but they need to make it so you have to confirm what you're doing so that you can't do that. Because I do that almost every single time. I'll hit that on accident at least once. I sent you another invite, though.
I was still in the group, so I couldn't grab it. Try again.
Oh. Alright, let's see.
I sent you an invite, by the way.
It never popped up.
We're ready.
Alright, group launch.
Speaking of which,
There we go.
have a look at my paint job and tell me what you think.
Okay.
Also, I'm sure you've played with me for long enough to know not to vote for Grimplexus.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Grimplexus myself. Actually, I think this is only the 3rd time I've actually played with you.
Recently, maybe. We had a couple games a long while ago. Oh,
Yeah.
one of the mechs I want them to add, Viridian Bog, if you don't mind. One of the mechs I want them to add is Torian Concordant mech, the Cadaver.
You said Bog?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm a big fan of being a Bog Hog.
I like Bog a lot, and I think part of it's because we don't actually get to play it very often, but I like the challenge of having to actually work to find the people because of the lily pads being so high up and different elevations and everything, so many angles of attack. That just, to me, that's really cool. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at that. That would be cool, but for me personally, I don't have an inner sphere boat at all. All mine are clan, so I want just one to have that difference where it fires, you know, in a big group like that.
I love this Corsair, though.
Yeah.
I was playing with someone else, and he was struggling with his, and I said, because I was skilling up a different Corsair, I said, when I get to this one, I'll give you a build for it. And I made this build for him, and I love it.
reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
I think AC2s are great weapons, but I'm not the
All
biggest fan of
systems
them.
nominal.
I like AC2s because of the range. You can still reach out and touch somebody, but it would be nice if they fired just a little bit faster.
They already fired too fast for some people.
Well, for some people, yeah. Yeah. At some point I might. The Archer, because of,
Did you have a look at my sexy Corsair?
I forgot, to be honest. Let me turn around here and take a look. I like the color combo on that. That's nice.
That looks like a real pirate mech, eh?
Yeah, that actually, now that you mention it, that actually does remind me of pirate when I see that combination.
Yo ho, fiddly dee, being a pirate, or something or other. I can't be asked.
Base is being captured.
Whoa.
Oh Jesus, already? Poor little light mech is all I can say.
Target spotted.
Oh, little fella's running a tag. You think he needs to spot for his buddies?
Got multiple mechs moving on the F line. F5 moving to G6 and F6.
Affirmative.
I don't know about that, to be honest. Shit, they're outside of the range even of my large lasers. Alright, well, just have to wait.
This is one of my longer range builds, and I'm way too far out to use any of my weapons.
Yeah, they're outside of the reach of my large lasers right now, so there's nothing I can do. They're going to have to close. And at that, I really need them to close into somewhere around that 200 meter mark. 180 meters would be perfect, because then I could bring all
So
my
I
weapons
was
to play.
thinking about going down the Delta line. You think that's a bad idea, or?
You're not going to run into much of anything over there, though. They're all coming F line and G line right now. I'm standing over here in the buildings just waiting on them to get here, because there's a bunch of them coming this way. Target G7 behind the buildings.
Target spotted. Sorry. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Flank through G7.
Target acquired.
I'm coming back to what I assume to be the front line.
Over here by where I'm at, it's getting ready to be the front line. They're trying to do a pincer over here. All the heavy and assaults, I think, are still down far away, and the lights and mediums moved up here on the G line.
Well, hopefully I'll be able to bring my arsenal to bear.
Target spotted.
Like, I'm just behind you now.
Well, now that they're closing in, I can finally put my weapons to work.
As the UZL in line of sight? No, he isn't. Alrighty. Well, he's gonna die anyway, but it'd be nice to steal an assist on him. No, don't die too quickly, Uziel. No!
Oh yeah, multiples over there. And they got some assaults that have moved up the G line.
But we're one up and they pushed us, so hopefully that means we've got the offensive position.
That's just because people are starting to pay attention over here a little bit.
I'm already 5% of my health missing, and I've not even shot someone yet.
That Highlander's dangerous. He's running dual Ultra 10s, 4 medium pulse, and an SRM6.
Target
Dual
destroyed.
SRM6 with. Ooh,
It
somebody
doesn't look
got
so
him.
dangerous to me. I got the kill most damage, but
Target
somebody
acquired.
took that from me. I'm not complaining, by the way. I'm just merely stated I felt cheated.
Trust me, I feel you. Way I look at it though is I'm content as long as the team wins. It's a win for me in the long run.
Oh, I don't actually mind. I just like to get a kill a game. And when you feel like you've got one and then you don't.
Yeah, because if you look at your stats and you've got, 9 billion assists, but, like no kills, it don't look that great, even though you know that you should have had those kills.
But this thing is brawly as fuck.
Target
While I
spotted.
don't believe the firepower stat is accurate,
Target spotted.
that's not to say that I don't do damage.
Heat level critical. Head critically damaged.
It's not accurate, but it's so high for a reason. Ah, fuck it.
Right arm critical damage. Left torso destroyed.
Target spotted.
Left arm destroyed. Large pulse laser.
Oh, I should not have damn run out here. That was a major fuck up. Damn it. Yeah, that was a major fuck up on my part. I got suckered into chasing the rabbit down the hole and got myself killed.
I did something similar, but I'm not killed yet. In fact, I'm just running riot through these enemies.
Heat level artillery. Artillery strike.
I've just got 3 kills.
I had a match the other day. I had 4 or 5 kills and like 7 KMDDs. I should have had my ace.
Acquired.
Pissed me off something royal. I've been trying for the ace for so long and been so close so many times and haven't been able to get it yet.
Well, if I can get the rest of them, today's my day.
Target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
I doubt I can, though. If I'd have got that Highlander, it would have been a maybe. But did you see that glorious push of mine?
Yeah, it took me a minute to get to your screen, but yeah, I got to see at least half of it anyways.
Need assistance.
I just walked through them like, damn. I built this build for someone else, and I love it. And if they don't, all the better, because I don't want competition.
Well, that's one thing I'll give Athena. She gives me her loadouts on a regular to help me, and like last night we played, both of us ran our quarantines identical builds, and I mean it's a blast to,
New target acquired.
me and her got in there and was just running amok amongst them on a few of those maps, and there was nothing they could do about it.
See, when I know what I want to do with a build, I'm very good at
Target
building
spotted.
them. When I don't, I'll take 3 hours and an hour over it for days to come.
Well, the problem is I'll know what I want to do, but it doesn't mean that it's a very good build, and that's where I get in trouble. It'll be one of those, it's fun to play, but it's not practical to use kind of deals.
I almost never take use of the arms, but
Target spotted.
how much damage do you reckon I did?
So far, I would say you're probably getting close to 1,000.
Target acquired.
You reckon?
I mean, you've been pounding the crap out of them. I'd say there's a good possibility.
Target destroyed.
I would like to think I've got more efficient damage than that. Yeah, I got 765 damage.
Me with my meager 171. Oh well. Had 8 assists out of it though.
I got 5 kills.
You Yeah, it was a good match for you. I got suckered into chasing Rabbit down a hole, and he suckered me out there where the rest of his team ate me up.
Well, I followed you. Or kind of. I went the other direction. But, we can give you that one, because I got my push up, you know?
Well, I think I'm gonna go back to that, go back over here to the K2 and see if I can't skill it up, just because that's a fun little mech to play with. But I gotta change it off of this standard green, ugly ass colored paint.
What's wrong with standard green, ugly ass colored paint?
I don't like standard ugly green paint.
Innisphere mechs aren't very beautiful to start out with, are they?
None of them are. So I can get that color paid for. Alright, we gotta go back in here and change the color now. There we go.
My biggest problem with the Corsair is the left torso.
Well, there's a couple different issues with it, but I mean, for what it's designed to do, it's not too bad.
Because the left torso is so small in comparison to the right.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, and I agree, but you know, that's one of those. The reason it's so small is that's where the head is on it, so you know.
It's got a massive center torso.
Oh yeah, that it does.
But it feels Corsair-y, it feels Frankenmechish. It feels as though when people are shooting you, the thing's just falling apart. Like, and not because they're shooting at you, just, you know.
Well, my thing is, I think some of these mechs need some serious rebalancing, because some of them, the cockpit's teeny tiny, and yet they'll have the hitbox for the head the same size, and you'll have some of them that have a massive, you know, head, or the cockpit's out in the front of the center torso, and it'll get shot and shot and shot and shot and shot and shot, but you're not getting any head damage. And I think they need to adjust that. Just my opinion, though. Kind of like they've got the universal, you know, mech design for the damage indicator. I mean, come on, how hard is it to really program the different general chassis shapes, even if you don't do all the different, you know, changes that somebody could do to it? You know, a Corsair still looks roughly like a Corsair. There's no need in having it look like it's a damn Wolverine or something.
Corsair is a brilliant mech, though.
I think out of the assault mechs, I like my Corsair, I like my Atlas, and my Direwolf, but I think the Mad Cat has got the best balance of speed, armor, and firepower.
Well, that's because it's an Innisphere mech, but that's because it uses clan tech.
Reactor
No, the
online.
Mad Cat is actually
Sensors
is
online.
the clan
Weapons
mech.
online. All systems nominal.
Medcats were made by Clan Sea Fox, yeah, which were once Clan Diamond Shark, after they were exiled from the home clans and sold to the Innisphere. So the true clans, you know, the Homewood clans, see the Mad Cat as a perversion of clan technology.
Target spotted.
Missiles raining down
Target
quick, fast,
acquired.
and a
Target
hurry.
spotted.
That's the one bad thing about the classic maps, but I love them.
I like having a variety on them, like that.
Target spotted.
Now, the one thing I hate is the fact that we have like the same map with just 4 variations: a night, a day, and a snow. Like, come on, let's just create some new maps here, man. It's really not that big of a deal to just create new maps. Watch your red smoke.
We've got a bunch of cowards on our team. I don't wish to be shot at anymore.
I don't think I actually hit anybody with that, but I kept their heads down for a minute.
I should warn people not to walk in front of me. This mech is a habit of misbehaving.
Warning, incoming missile.
Oh,
The other thing I like about the classic maps is it's very difficult for people to NASCAR on them.
yeah, to a point I like it, but it would be nice if there were, not necessarily NASCAR, but have it so you could have a little more maneuvering, in certain areas. I'm not saying give it the ability to NASCAR, but like here, the fights are always stuck in 2 basic places, and so it makes it kind of boring in a way.
I've seen them get out of those places, but I know what you mean. Oh, hello, Fafnir. You've got a bunch of wreck. You're shooting my legs. My legs are almost dead.
Critical
Interesting.
damage. Warning, incoming missile.
Oh, if he legs me, I'll be the first time I've ever lost a leg in this game.
Oh,
mech
I've
specifically.
lost legs on Corsair so many times, it's not even funny. It's already the slowest mech in the world, and then take a leg off of it, and you might as well just forget trying to move.
I think that's the best idea, actually. I don't need to move. They can come to me.
Medium laser
Oh,
destroyed.
look, there's a hunchback hiding
Warning,
behind me.
incoming missile.
Watch behind us here, we got a light that's got up on the ridge.
New target acquired.
There's a Vapor Eagle as well.
Yeah, there's 2 of them up there, I just saw it.
You able to go around? You want me to come with you? Oh,
I just chased the Phoenix Hawk back a little bit. He's coming down off, and we got an assault dealing with him right now.
Target spotted.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
The other
oh
is
no.
Snowball.
One of my legs is open. I believe I keep my ammo in my legs because I'm smart.
Yeah, but when they
Like,
go
come on, I
boom,
need
it
the opposite of
really
that.
screws your CT up.
Yeah, well, if you're not getting case anyway.
I'm gonna run back here with these other guys and help deal with those 2 if you want to stay where you're at.
No, I'm not staying where I'm at.
Well, I'm saying if you want to stay in that little alleyway there, we can handle these back here.
No, I'm gonna chase like the retard I am because that Fafnir is doing bad things to me.
Target spotted.
Okay, I'm not gonna chase all the way. It's just the snowball left.
For right a second, he won't be in just a minute. He's running like a son of a bitch, so. Yep, he's a stick now.
Target destroyed.
Stolen.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Yeah, somebody needs to do something about
Target
that
spotted.
Fafnir. He's still relatively fresh in a way.
I've only got a leg. Oh no, not more missiles! I'm not actually mad that I'm only leg, because it's not exactly like you need depth maneuvering on this map. And it's not exactly like I'd be getting it anyway, but if you don't mind protecting me from the lights, I'd really appreciate that. And if you do mind, no issue.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Be careful, there's a Viper running around here with like 4 flamers on it.
Target acquired.
I'm not scared.
New target acquired.
Oh, I just ran out of ammo, that's what happened.
Target destroyed.
Probably because they took out my leg.
Oh, I Highlander barreled him, and then I flipped around real fast and sprayed him in the face. He was looking like, what the fuck? That was just funny.
I ran out of ammo on account of my lost leg, but I still got 3 kills that game.
Well, I got 1 kill and a KMDD and a bunch of assists.
Other than that Fafnir, I got the highest damage in the game. That Fafnir got almost 1,000. But no kills. Useless son of a gun.
Well, I've had matches where I did 1,500 damage, didn't have a single kill, but I had a crap ton of KMDDs and assists.
He only had like 3 assists. Most of his damage was on me.
Yeah, I've been there and done that. That's one of the reasons why I like my LRM boats. I can spread damage across to everybody, get lots of assists.
Well, because he was shooting my leg. Sure, he took a leg off, but, you know, that's it. He didn't open me up or anything. Oh, he opened up my left torso. And as much as I was complaining about the left torso, if that gets opened up, it's funny. Because people shoot straight your center torso, and you can torso twist into the right pretty easily. So that's lucky when they take out your left torso first, you know?
Oh, yeah.
What tier are you in, if I can ask?
I'm working my way back to 4 slowly. When I first started back playing, because I played back the beta, I played a couple hours during the beta, and then I didn't have a computer that would run it. So I've only been back to playing 5 or 6 months, something like that. And
So we'll be getting a lot of tier 5s that can stomp.
oh yeah. I'm working my way back to 4. Like when I play with Crypto or Athena or whatever, and they're the lead, and we play tier 2 and tier 3, I'm able to hold my own now. So I mean, I'm getting better. It's just damn PSR takes forever to overcome.
Oh, yeah. But you're playing with me now, so... we should be doing fine.
I'm having a lot of fun with this catapult. First time I've actually played with it, and it's a blast.
Just because I'm a cocky twat, I'm going to say, but it's nice having a competent assault mech on the team.
Oh yeah.
I'm in love with this thing. It just kills everything. Those large lasers, oh my god.
Itchy. You wanted... Oh, sorry. Okay.
Morning, Gator.
Morning.
He doesn't love me like he used to.
Well, I think he don't like me a ton because of Darius.
What about Darius?
By the way, Crypto says hi.
Where's Crypto saying hi from?
He's watching stream. He's watching on Twitch. He can hear
Alright,
you.
so you hear me as well then? Yeah. Hey, Crypto.
But no, Darius and me and Athena and M5000 were playing been a couple weeks ago now, and like me and Athena and M5000 were discussing like different mech builds and stuff like that because we were dead, and he, for the second or third time I'd played with him, started cussing me and some other people, and so I left, and so did M5000 and Athena, and me and Polecat were talking about it because I was a little bit pissed off about it, and I told him, like, dude,
Reactor
I don't
online.
want to be an ass, but I might have to block him all the way around if he's gonna be like that. I haven't talked to Darius since, but you know, I know him.
You can't win them all, eh?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna sweat it, you know. At the end of the day, I know my ass is safe, so I'm not gonna worry about it. You know, it's like I told Polecat, you know, he's the only person I've had any issues at all with, and what I hear, he's had issues with just about everybody, so I don't feel too bad about it anyways. I mean,
You're gonna run into problems with people when you get such a big unit.
well, the problem is he likes to drink a lot, and the more he drinks, the more of an asshole he becomes. When he's sober, I've played with him and he's cool to play with, but the problem is, most of the time when he's playing, he's drinking, and the more he drinks, the more belligerent he gets.
It's never a good combination.
No, it's like, okay, where I'm taking a second and throwing skill points on, he'd be jumping up and down, oh, you need to hurry up, or you should have said something. Like, dude, I took 30 seconds to put skill points on. Chill.
The other guy in my unit, Corpus, he's great to play with, but he's the kind of guy who will rage quit after 3 games if it's not his day. And much to his chagrin, I laugh at him. I find it hilarious. It's a game. I love having fun in it. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, so long as you're in a nice match play. Hello, other Fafnir. Oh, hello, Jewel Fafnirs.
Yeah, I'm shooting at him with you.
Oh, no, little Arctic cheetah. My sense of torso is all messed up because of you. But at least it's giving me that sweet ECM.
Override engaged.
That's a different account
And I don't
than
think these
you normally
Fafnirs
talk
are
to me on,
faring
Crypto.
much better than me.
Or did you just change the spelling?
Target acquired.
Oh.
Thanks.
Hey, I need help. They're all pushing the tunnel. They're all pushing that echo line.
New target acquired.
King Crab and a Blood Asp over there too.
Start a flank.
There's a few FY5 careful.
Hey, there is on the high ground. Focus golf.
I dug up a component. I don't know if it was an arm or a side torso, but... Oh, there I go. I'm open.
Alright. Good deal. Now we're starting to get somewhere.
Since we've grouped up, we've not had a bad game. Or, well, I've not. And we've won every single
Target
one.
spotted.
Oh yeah, I mean,
He's forward.
thing is it's
Hey,
just
the rest of you guys, just push that
kind
echo
of the
line.
way
Push echo.
kind of the way it goes. I'll have good and bad.
I'm not used to being on the winning team. I'm usually on the team that gets stomped.
Oh, I'm doing good this match. I don't know how many
Was that
kills
hard?
I got, but I know I've got a couple now.
You can hold control and look for the kill count in your cockpit.
Well, I mean, I've got a depression too, and it makes me a dick too. I mean, I get what you're saying. Believe
I've only
me,
got one,
I feel you
but I've got a
completely, Ritsu.
KMDD.
He just
Most damage.
he's
yeah,
got
I
a
got a
drinking
KMDD
problem
on one of the
because
Fafnirs.
he
I
doesn't.
killed the other.
He's German and they drink lots of beer, and I mean, that's
And
fine.
I'm going to put that as my testament to brawling.
It's just one of those, you know, I play this to relax, have fun. Even if I play shitty, I'm still having fun. I mean, it's the whole point, you know?
Well, there you go. It's a good game.
Yeah. Very good game, y'all. They didn't get a single one of us. That was awesome.
That's what I'm talking about.
Those Fafnirs pushed up the middle. Oh, my skill rating's not even going up this one because everyone was dead before I could walk into range.
2 kills, 6 assists, 1 solo, 2 KMDDs with 458 damage.
You can tell who's kill stealing, or not necessarily. They could have just been killing light mechs or efficient, but the Raven got 2 kills with 194 damage, and the Mad Dog got 3 kills with 248 damage.
Well, they may have been headshotting and things like that. I mean, you just don't ever know. I've had them where I've gone up against mechs pretty well solo and done that small amount of damage and still got a kill.
Oh yeah, you can get a solo kill for 70 damage on an assault mech if they're not running too much back armor.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They may be running up behind and gutting the back out. Because like me, I only run like 2-3 points of armor on my back, so it don't take much to core me.
It depends what mech I'm into, how much I run.
Well, Athena's just got me to where she's got me to where that's all I run anymore, and it works out really well. So, you know, occasionally still get killed from behind, but having that extra armor on the front makes a big difference in my survivability.
I think I've run 7 per torso in this mech, and I've not had a game where all of that has been stripped off.
Well, I try to make it good. I know I'm not always the best with it, but I try.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, Voodoo.
Hey, morning, Tron.
Hey.
Morning, Voodoo.
Good evening.
Well, afternoon now. But yeah, how y'all fellas doing?
Alive, I guess. Could be worse.
You don't sound happy.
No.
What terrible thing has happened to you?
Life. The most terrible of all.
Yeah, but what specifically got you in the
one-
dumps, buddy? If I'm allowed to ask.
We can't escape. I'm just tired, I guess, and I've got to drive very far tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Why'd you gotta drive very far?
For work. Got a problem on a machine out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
You should be able to all join on Delta, right?
Should.
Yeah. You guys dropping?
Yeah.
Yeah, I cancelled the search as soon as you boys got in.
I'm coming.
I've just discovered the Corsair 5.2, and oh boy, I love it.
What did you put on it?
Most importantly, I've got machine guns on it. 4 light machine guns. And then to back those up, I've got 2 rotary 2s.
Nice.
Obviously, it's the machine guns that do all the damage, though. And then just 3 large lasers.
So with that, you can run 3 rotary 2s.
Yeah, but I've got 1 rotary 2 and 2 LMGs per arm. Otherwise, you want to mess around running 4, because I'm not the biggest guy for symmetry, specifically not in this mech, but sometimes it's nice to have your arms identical so you don't have to mess around with too many weapon groups.
Good, smooth.
Now he's discovered that, and I've discovered this K2 catapult, and I love it.
But since I've been running this, we've been getting some amazing games, haven't we, Delta?
Oh yeah, we've had. I mean, other than me just doing some stupid shit like chasing a rabbit, like I shouldn't have. I mean, it's been really good. We haven't lost yet.
In the game he chased a rabbit, I just pushed through at the same time, and I got 5 kills. I just ran through the enemy, taking fire from every side, and I killed them all one by one.
What?
I didn't believe it myself, but I'm happy to drop down if you need me to, but if you don't, I'm really also very happy to stay in my course here.
We're over 5 tons right at the second.
I go down, 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 I go down.
I'll get to finally see Tron in something that isn't his Mad Cat.
Oh,
You've-
Paper Eagle.
You've tonnage, Voodoo.
Yeah, you got 30 tons you can play around with.
I think that's too big. That's 5. It'll be 5 over, I think. I don't know. Guess that'll work. I want to buy a Vapor Eagle.
Vapor Eagles can do anything.
I just want something else I can strap PPCs to.
You are a terrible person.
I know.
But Vapor Eagles are a very good mech for that, so you'd be quite happy.
I mean, if it has an energy hardpoint, I'll probably try to strap a PPC to it.
It's like me. If it's got a ballistics hardpoint, I'm not using light machine gun. If it's got a missile hardpoint, I'm not using rocket 20.
I haven't actually really tried those rockets much.
The rockets are the biggest waste in the game.
I absolutely love them. What time is it?
A one-shot weapon.
I
You
would,
reckon?
I would love them if they reloaded, but a one-shot weapon, that's just a waste.
I wouldn't be a waste if they didn't hit themselves mid-air and had such a large spread. But they do. The missiles actually clip each other mid-air and just explode themselves.
Oh. Well, that's supposed to be like a point-blank weapon.
They don't work within 50 meters.
Oh, God, then they're even
They're absolutely
worse
terrible.
than I thought.
I love them, though.
I mean, if you're going to run the rockets, you might as well just take and run MRMs and be done with it. I mean, MRMs are dope.
But you take them when you've got slots, but not tonnage. It's the same slots as an SRM6 with Artemis, but or is it Streak 6 with Artemis? In either case, it's 3 slots. It's 1.5 tons. They're light enough that you can get away with shoving them on without compromising too much.
Yeah, I mean, and I agree with you. They're good in that sense, and I mean, if you've got like a light mech and you've got an extra hard point left, you know, it might be good for if you get in an oh shit situation. But other than that, I just don't see them being practical for anything else.
See, there's a Thunderbolt with ERPPC quirks, and those things are amazing. But it doesn't have jump jets, and you can't really fit a fast engine in it. I run one of those, 2 ERPPCs, 4 medium lasers. It's mediocre. It doesn't roll too well. But I got 2 Rocket 20s on there, so if an assault pushes around me from the corner, I can open them up with the missiles and the PPCs, and they don't often want to stand in that.
What is their damage?
Oh, the rockets have a really, really high damage, but I mean they are one shot, but they have a really high heat. That's the other downfall. Is when you shoot them, unless you have really good heat control, you better make sure you're already cool to begin with, because they will run your heat up really fast.
I tend to use them with a cool shot and just save the cool shot for the rockets. So then it's a one-shot weapon with a one-shot consumable, and it never disappoints. It's not good. Don't get me wrong, there's better things you can do with both a cool shot and some hard points, but I love it. I will stand by it till the day I die.
Oh yeah, I mean that combination, you know, especially like even on a Vapor Eagle or an Assassin or something like that, it would be really good. Well, I'm just using it as an example. I don't know if you can equip it or not. I'm just saying, but something light, fast, and can jump. If you needed, oh shit, I just ran into the enemy team, I need to back them up a minute. It would be good for something like that, because you could shoot it and probably stall the front of the group enough to get away, kind of deal.
Wow. Look how heavy our team is. That's great.
Yeah, other team may be that heavy though.
Since we have the tonnage, let's not NASCAR. Possibly.
Affirmative.
Wiser words will be spoken again.
They have an annihilator.
And ignored.
So if you big guys pretty much set up where you are comfortable, where you're comfortable, and we'll move around you to protect you from pushing.
Target spotted.
They're back there escorting their annihilator. There's 4 back there.
On the way.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Is that in Hotel 6?
Yeah, Hotel 7.
Oh, they've moved up already. We're not going to get there in time.
Oh yeah, I love my MRMs. Since Athena introduced me to them, I like them.
Oh, Annihilator's walking backwards.
Now that I know the right way to use them, I should say. When I first tried them out, I didn't know the proper way to use them. She's taking the time to show me. Polecat's taking the time to show me. And they can put a world of hurt on somebody.
I feel very lonely.
Well, you got another assault back there for company.
That's a Charger. He knows. God damn it, I own 6 Chargers and I'm just waiting for the Seabells to buy another.
New target acquired.
Why so many?
I love it.
Target spotted.
I've built one of them to be a alarm boat.
Wow.
One of them
really pushing a roll.
It works.
LRM 60?
At 40, it only has 2 hard points.
Oh god, I cannot believe I just did that. I really can't.
But it's in a trio, so it's not as bad as it would be for clans, which you're used to.
While y'all finish this match, I'm gonna take my dog out real quick, since I'm already dead.
Thanks.
New target acquired.
Enemy UAV up left side, Fox 7.
New target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Critical. New target acquired.
Cover our assault on the left.
Heat level critical.
Need assistance.
Yep. Of course, here, I'm gonna push in front of you and get this little fucker.
Spotted. Thanks.
Whoa! Little shit here.
That Arctic Wolf thought he could eat me for breakfast.
Kilo's got it right.
But I'm no little piggy.
Push the top center, guys. Top center.
New target acquired. Gas ammo at 25%.
Little piranha.
Target spotted.
New target.
Fuck off!
Warning, incoming missile.
There's their annihilator down, going after hotel.
UAV activated. Warning, incoming missile. Right arm critical damage.
Need assistance.
Coming down the list.
New target. Warning, incoming missile. Right arm destroyed.
Thanks.
Right torso critical damage. Left torso destroyed.
Hotel's by himself.
Gauss arm
Right
destroyed.
towards us. Rest of them down low.
That machine gun fire.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
What's on his leg? Shoot his leg.
New target acquired.
Affirmative.
Finish him off, fellas.
New target acquired.
Did any of you all see my heroic last stand there?
I got baited and then
did.
some.
Warning.
Twice I let that happen
I
this
feel
morning.
violated.
Artillery strike on. New target acquired.
Come on,
Try
try.
and quit stealing my kills, damn it.
Target acquired.
One round of Ultra 5.
Target destroyed.
Nice.
Good game, Al.
Command is happy to hear of your success and achievements on the surface.
Oh.
Hail to the kings, baby. Really liking this little skate area.
I got absolutely wrecked by a flea. I mean a piranha.
I had an Arctic Wolf in my back, that Urban Mech, that Vapor Eagle, the fucking Arctic Wolf. Again, he really wanted me. I'm pretty sure every single light mech all at once decided to murder me. Voodoo, what was your opinion when you saw my heroic last stand?
That's, I mean, if you're gonna die, you can protect the buddy and get a kill. Do it.
Oh.
I'm all for the putting that big body in the way.
I actually earned a skill point.
Yeah, let's try that again.
I've fallen in love with this mech, clearly made in somebody's shed. It's a very
It's
large.
Piranha's neck.
It's a very large shed to house a 95-ton mech, but it's still a shed.
Shed nonetheless. Oh, we got too many mechs.
Why did somebody join?
I'm getting ready to send him a message. Well, if you're
That was
ready
funny
up,
there.
Flea, maybe we can catch it while he's not trying to jam himself in here.
No, I think he realized.
Well, he joined in, left, joined, left, joined, left. Kinda, I don't know what he was doing.
Hoping for a spot.
hopefully it'll find us a match here pretty quick so I can get more than just one more in. I didn't realize what time it was, but I gotta go to the doctor here in a little bit.
There are full lawns. It should find us a group relatively fast.
You think
That's
as
the
many
plan.
new players as we picked up in the last month or so, that it would be a whole lot easier to find matches?
Frozen City Night Classic if nobody else has anything to say.
Well, that's kind of where I figured, because with loadouts, that's probably the best right now.
It's a nice Pop-Tart map, but it's also a nice brawling map. So does anybody want to join me in a tunnel push, or is that suicide?
I'll come with you. I got ECM, so we can hide.
I'll say you need a small mech or at least something with ECM if you're gonna do the tunnel push.
Nah, you need an assault mech so I can kill everyone else there.
Exactly. So I'll give you ECM and you just shoot things.
That's alright.
And I'll shoot back, obviously.
Okay, so we're gonna shoot each other in the tunnel. Got it.
No, I can shoot through your gaps.
He's saying he's gonna shoot through the gaps in your armor from where everybody's gonna shoot you up.
Dude,
yeah, he's gonna shoot through the gaps. He's gonna shoot straight through me.
Redbeard,
Yeah,
the
once
Frost
you've got your
Giant.
arms torn off, then it gives me more space.
Jack Brennan.
Oh, this thing has big crab-like arms, though.
Ryan McDermott.
Actually, I think they're quite similar to
Madman.
the Marauder's arms, aren't they? Corsair's arms.
It depends on the variant. Like most of the...
I've got the dual-armed one.
Oh, mine, yeah. Yeah, it's got that sort of, I guess you can say Marauder-ish. They're like tight but low.
They're very far forward.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons
Either Marauder or
online.
King Crab minus the
All
claws.
systems
I
nominal.
feel like I'm playing in a King Crab's bastard stepchild.
Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
That may be where they came up with the idea.
And every time I see the...
that's Piranha's mech. It's
Who's
not an actual
Piranha?
mech from the guys at the
Oh,
company that made
you
the
mean,
game.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
of course it's not actually a mech from the lore.
Well, it's based off of one from the lore. It's
Oh, I thought they made it up.
it's apocryphal, so they did. It's not canon, but it's based off of Frankenmech. So it's a pirate. What was he called?
Target spotted.
Probably got a very common name. Anyway, it's essentially supposed to be a bunch of lost tech just rammed together.
Bring him back
We got
around
our
the corner
faults,
here.
I can't. I'm
Escape.
stuck.
Escape with your life.
Come on, move.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
The Piranha's shooting my back off. Can you get him?
He's
Thank
dead.
you.
Target spotted.
Now I gotta cool down and let my rotaries unjam.
Target destroyed.
Oops.
Target spotted.
God, I got so much ping. Can't hit anything.
Critical damage.
Kill him.
25% of the enemies are eliminated. Target spotted.
Jesus,
We wanna-
he took a lot of pounding. I'm gonna keep on pushing through just because you never know.
You want me to come
They've
with you, or you want me
pushed
to go with the
They've
others?
pushed
That's
up here
up to
already.
you.
Come through the side.
I'm just checking because I'll see if there's an AFK right here. If not, I'll swing right and come up there where you guys are
If you
at.
see an annihilator or something that's fully fresh, tell me and I'll turn around. Oh, thanks for getting that piranha off me, by the way.
Target spotted.
No problem.
Yeah, of course.
He made me panic just a little bit when he was just there standing still behind me, shooting me to death.
Target spotted.
That's the nice thing about playing in a lens.
Keep pushing. Target spotted.
You know what?
Got
I'm
each other
gonna
back still.
go with Tron. I'm gonna go out the tunnel the way we came in and push around from the right.
Target spotted.
Hopefully catch a couple of them turned around. You gotta give it to that piranha though. He wasn't terrible.
Target
Was it a piranha?
It was a piranha, yeah.
And this thing.
It could have been a mistake. You gotta give it to that light mech pilot.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. Right arm destroyed. Medium laser destroyed.
Target
Right
spotted.
torso destroyed.
I got behind that Warhammer and shot out his back.
Well, they got me, but not before I got a couple kills in there.
Almost got them all. Clean up the survivors.
It's gonna be close.
Artillery strike online.
Can't get a shot on him.
Heat level critical.
Thanks.
Target destroyed.
There you go. Good shot, Tron.
How many kills has our Lance got?
I'd say we
I scooped up 2,
probably got close to half of them.
How many did you get, Tron? You have any-
Oh, it's a disconnect. He's over in their spawn. He just wasn't in the one spot.
I'm pretty sure our tunnel push won that. And if it didn't, I'm gonna claim it did anyway.
No, they did not expect the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Exactly.
Fetch the fluffy pillows!
It's going to judge past you here. Mwom.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to shoot you in the back for your disgrace.
Ah! Keep your lasers to yourself, man.
I did.
Target acquired.
Oh, it's a Corsair too.
So that means it's destiny for me to steal the kill on him, right?
Damage.
You better hurry. Oh, too late.
I really wanted to get a kill assist on him.
That blackjack run up there and just ate his center
Headshot
torso
him.
up.
No,
Yeah,
he shot him
headshot
in the head.
Yeah. Yeah, no chance.
So let's have a look.
see. Two,
I got
three,
2.
four, five, six,
We got
seven,
8 kills.
3/4 of the kills from our Lance.
Yep.
That's good.
I mean, we got 8 kills between us, so we must have wiped out one of the Lancers immediately, and then come back for another.
And we did, what, 2,000 damage?
Between us, yeah.
I didn't do a ton, but you know, still a little sport here, a little sport there.
And that's what proper group work does, boys.
Hell yeah. Wins games.
That's OP, man.
Bogart says, Tron, you are in yesterday's TTB.
What?
Oh,
It's in the
TTB's video.
Group, it's group chat.
What's TTB?
I don't
He's
know.
just a YouTuber.
Sorry, where? Stand what? What?
Look down there in the group chat. You'll see he.
Eh? What do you mean, TDP?
He's a YouTuber. He makes
Yes, I know him.
like mech builds and crap.
I killed him yesterday. And
I think light machine guns are my favorite weapon in the entire game.
I'll run one more. I can. Uh-oh. Tron triggered the automatic penalty system.
yes,
Well,
what and what do
killing a
TDP with me? Well, what have TDP to do with me?
I don't know.
Nothing.
I love all of these maps.
Why you told me then that?
I'm just telling you what he wrote. I don't know what it means.
It's in the group chat in MechWarrior if you want to click the chat tab.
What? Shut up.
You'll have to wait till we get back to the main menu, though.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That's along with all the unit stuff and the friends list. Next for looking to
bottom left.
Yeah, well, down there at the bottom, you'll see it looks like a chat balloon. I think I get this catapult skilled up. This is going to be a brutal mech for its weight class.
Oh, catapult's a nice sturdy max. You're running an XL in that, or?
No, not right now.
I know a lot of people are a fan of the XL and the catapult.
Well, I don't know if I'll put one in here or not, because not having it in here, I don't have to worry about engine getting shot. So, I mean, really, the way I've got it loaded out right now is pretty well perfect. Other than, you know, if I could have ferrofibrous armor on here, it'd be nice, but I don't have enough slots available.
You're welcome.
Why would you want ferrofibrous armor on it?
Have stronger armor?
That's not how it works.
Ferrofibrous is the strongest armor you can put on.
No, it just lowers the ton per pip of armor.
Yeah, but if you read the description, it even tells you it offers 40% more protection.
Protection per ton. It's confusing, but it doesn't give you any more armor, it just makes your armor lighter. In the Battletech tabletop, 40% more protection per ton just meant you got more armor for less tonnage. You can't put the armor maximum up higher, so it just removes tonnage.
Online. Sensors online.
So if you've got ferrofibrous on, you'd be better with endo steel.
Oh, I've already got endo steel on.
So it's not an issue then, but it doesn't make you tougher, it just reduces the weight. And it's worded fine in tabletop because the way the system works, but PGI really needs to reword it because even I, who know about the tabletop, I got confused with that at one point.
Yeah, but if you read the books in canon, the ferrofibrous is what the clans had, and it was stronger armor than standard armor. That's where there's several things like that really need to be adjusted or explained better with the way PGI is going to do it.
But PGI does it the same way they did it on tabletop, which it's 40% more armor per ton, so it just removes tonnage on your armor. Each point of armor costs 0.6 rather than 1, for example.
It would be a bit OP if it was actually just point by point gave you more armor than normal, then no one would use normal armor.
I know, it's really sad though. I really wish I could make an armored behemoth. It's a ferrofibrous.
Holy shit! That's one of them times rockets would have been good.
Target spotted.
Holy shit, go around the corner and half a team standing there looking at me.
You get 3 times a game where rockets will be advantageous.
Smoke.
I'm gonna push forwards.
You
I
push,
regret
I'll
it.
follow.
Alpha.
They're coming.
Fuck it, let's push them hard and back
I
them
took off
up.
a component. Foxtrot.
Timberwolf.
I overheated myself
Whoa.
like a melon.
Red smoke. I don't know who dropped
UAV
that,
above
but
us.
that actually probably was pretty decent.
My CT's open, so don't expect any more pushes from me, but
That's fine.
I'm happy
Well,
to push the one to the tunnel if anyone wants to come with me.
That push though worked out really good in the long run because we backed them off.
They ran back around.
Oh, Jesus Christ. They all ran out of the tunnel. You see that?
Yeah.
Target spotted.
So we're going to lose the one guy over there. We're not going to lose the guys over here.
Target spotted.
There was one assault. Oh, Jay? Oh, well.
Target spotted.
That Timberwolf is almost completely
Target
destroyed.
spotted. Target spotted.
I'm going into the tunnel.
He's dead.
Enemies are eliminated.
I'm not that damaged, but I'm damaged everywhere I don't want to be.
I'm
I
gonna
love how the
push up
one-
behind him here. It's probably
Come back there.
suicide.
They're pushing this way.
I love how the one place night vision would be useful, it doesn't even work.
Yeah, no
What's-
shit, it makes it worse.
What's the point of night vision if you can't use it in the tunnel?
It's for the night maps.
Weirdly enough, night vision is only useful on Corsic Valley.
Yeah, and that's only because you can see through the smoke.
That's like magic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's plenty of daylight, but you can see through the smoke. But then when it's dark and you need it, you can't see shit because it damn glares everything out anyways.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Oh, I've yet to get my kill this game.
Critical.
Target spotted.
Torso.
Time to push in, I guess.
Left torso destroyed. Left arm destroyed.
You got eyes on anyone good,
Laser
Delta? Or...
destroyed.
I got eyes on getting my ass whipped over here.
Torso critical.
Shit, couldn't back up fast enough. I'm not sure if that mech was right there with us, if I was bumping into him or what.
I was there as well, and I died too, so
Target spotted.
I'll be back in 10.
Well, this is the last match for me. I've really got to get going because I got a doctor's appointment, but I'll be back on later.
They've got the advantage back, guys. We need to push them.
New target
Let
acquired.
Lima down.
Target acquired.
Target spotted. We've lost half our force. We can't lose any more soldiers.
New target acquired.
They push into them. Get Delta.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Too late. Okay.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Drop an artillery strike, dude.
We've taken critical
New
losses.
target
We need to
acquired.
pull through. Target spotted.
Drop an artillery strike on them.
How the fuck did we lose everybody?
2 of you left.
Because, damn, everybody split up. Flea went one way and everything else, and instead of staying together and
New
shooting,
target acquired.
they damn split up. That's what got us killed.
Critical damage.
We won the tunnel.
New target acquired. Left leg critical damage.
Not long for
New
this world,
target
please.
acquired.
The tunnel. Heat vision better.
New target acquired.
Don't show your back. There's your body. Oh.
He done.
Come in. Control the surface. Can anyone read?
Shit, of the kills that we did get, our Lance had 3 out of the 5.
Yeah, look at that.
We had 1,500 damage. Well, more than 1,500. I'm just rounding numbers around. I mean that wasn't anything other than we just got outplayed in one way, and then part of it's like the flea and some of the others just split off and went and did their own thing, and so I mean we were just in trouble. It is what it is. Hey, another supply cache. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, since Flea said something about he was going to be gone for a few minutes, I'm going to hand you the Crown Tron. I have got to get going so I can get to the doctor on time, but I will catch up with you gentlemen here in a little while if you're still playing.
Yeah, we probably will be.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I unfortunately have to
Alrighty. Guess who's back?
skedaddle because I have to
And
go
also,
to the
Delta,
doctor.
you're still here for a second.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to bounce out here in just a split second. I handed the crown off because I've got to get going to the doctor. But y'all have a good one. Stay safe, stay healthy. Hopefully I will catch y'all this afternoon when I get back. Be
I
kind.
always find doctors a
But
pain in the
as
ass.
always,